Good evening, welcome back. We have ourselves the fourth and probably final game coming out for StarLadder tonight. It is Cloud9 taking on Hellraisers. There is one more game after this one scheduled, I believe, but we're probably not casting that ourselves. Of course, this is an unofficial cast, and I say we because I'm not alone. I am joined once again by AdmiralBulldog. Cloud9 versus Hellraisers. What do you think? I think you muted yourself. That's first of all. I know he's there. He's just not answering. Actually, he's not there. Okay. He's not there yet. He'll be here soon. Don't worry. But we have got ourselves the game, of course. Cloud9 on the Dire side. Hellraisers on the Radiant side. We've seen these teams earlier today. They have been having, or we've seen only Cloud9 earlier today, I should say. They were not doing that great. They were up against Empire and they... Well, spoiler alert, and they ended up losing. But then again, you should watch them in order as they are played in. That's the easiest way to not get spoilerinoed. Death Prophet Enigma is the first two picks coming out on the side of Cloud9, with the Skywrath Mage and a Doom, of course, coming out on the side of the Hellraisers, who, of course, a lot of people are not really familiar with Team Hellraisers, but they're Dread's team, so I want to call them Hellraisers, not just Dread's team, because our style is in there now too. And welcome, of course, to the broadcast as well, my co-caster, AdmiralBulldog. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. It works.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Alright.
Alright.
This game. It's time for C9 not to lose.
Okay, you're talking really quiet though now.
Hello? Did I ruin my microphone?
No, I'll turn you up. I'll turn you up a bit.
I ruined my microphone.
No, you're fine. I'll just turn you up. I can hear you. Okay. You're good.
Hello?
Hello.
Alright.
Alright. So Cloud9 sitting at a score from 6 to 5. Can't lose any more games otherwise. Is this updated? I think it is. I like to think it is. So if they lose again, then they're not gonna go to Kiev, almost guaranteed. For Hellraisers, they're probably not gonna go to Kiev regardless, but they also don't want to be in the bottom 4, which is what's looming over them right now. They are 2 wins and 5 losses right now, and they're in 12th position. But bottom 4, bottom 2 gets dropped to the Pro Series. The 2 above that have to play in regulation matches to still stick in Star Series.
Cloud9's turn to pick.
Yeah. Well, Hellraisers, they have good players, you know, art style. The guy won TI1. They've got Dread, who's also very good. And basically, the only way for Hellraisers to win this game, I think, is they need to snowball. Because I've played against Hellraisers, and they are, what you think of a Russian team, they play very aggressive, and if it goes into mid to late game where decision making matters and stuff like that, then C9 is going to win. They're more experienced, they're more stable, and they're going to win for sure. But hopefully Hellraisers goes aggro or something like that, which is not very likely now with Earthshaker, but...
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, do you feel like they picked the right heroes for the kind of playstyle that you're describing?
I'm not sure. Like, well, they will get Dagger or Magnus and Doom. That means they can be aggro. So, yeah, I think that's the only way they can win. And looking at this, the StarLadder, they only beaten
10 seconds remaining.
Goblok's team. They're pretty good.
5
so,
seconds
but other than that,
remaining.
they've lost against every other good team. So, I mean, they beat Goblok, so that means they're not too bad, I guess. So, C9 going for all team fight now.
Every single hero has some kind of AoE ability, which is, of course, also to be said for Hellraisers, I guess. And Hellraisers is looking like they want to go AoE as well, or at least team fighting. If you pick up a Magnus, you can, of course, use it to...
5 seconds remaining.
Well, to get for solo pickups, which is definitely useful. But you do want to try and go for some team fights as well, especially if you have the Earthshaker in there as well as the Skywrath. And right now, if you're looking at Cloud9, you do not want to team fight that. You're going to lose a team fight.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I mean, they can team fight if they get good initiation, like Magnus RP2 people, and pull them back in to Earthshaker or something like that. But Yeah, you're right. It's not going to be easy team fight. And once StarLadder gets his dagger,
10 seconds.
if they lose the team
remaining.
fight after StarLadder gets the dagger, they're probably just going to lose the game, I think.
5 seconds
So,
remaining.
I mean, I wish I had better lanes, Hellraisers, but they don't have so good
Reserve
lanes.
time.
Doom is a pretty weak offlaner. Magnus is a hero that just goes
Radiant team
even mid
picked.
at most. He doesn't really win that lane. And I mean, Earthshaker, he's a defensive hero in the beginning, so I don't know about this game.
It will be a tricky one. That is for sure. They are both of the teams kind of are greedy, greedy heroes. Less so for
10
Hellraisers
sec-
maybe,
10
but
seconds remaining.
doesn't make it easier for them to try and make something happen in the early game.
5 seconds remaining.
Ember is the last band that Cloud9 goes for. We have a Luna removed by Hellraisers, assuming that then Hellraisers is assuming that the Alchemist or Tide is a support in this case. Which might not be the case. I mean, Pilot likes to play Alchemist as support, I know that much, but it's going to be Naga Siren. And they did need a carry, so we are going to see Alchemist as support for Pilot and Pugna is the last pickup coming out from Hellraisers. So they got themselves a solid mid hero, and I guess we're going to see Magnus off lane, Doom, safe lane, stuff like that. Pretty straightforward. Not really all that
Yeah,
aggressive.
the Naga Siren ensures that if the game passes 25 minutes, they're lose. Yeah, I mean, I like the Pugna because now they're going to have to force things. Although, well, they picked Pugna before Naga, but Pugna is a counter to Naga in some way because once you got Naga, you can just ult the illusions and they instantly die, so... But it doesn't really matter too much in the grand scheme of things.
10 seconds
But yeah,
remaining.
with the Pugna, they're probably going to want to take towers early game, which
5 seconds remaining.
is not too difficult. I mean, they've got the Alchemist Acid and
A Midnight
the
Pulse.
spam. Yeah, breaking base could be pretty well. They got good hero to deal with the Midnight Pulse and Acid because they have a Pugna who just runs up, uses his blast, and backs out of it. So.
Yeah. The
But
tricky
it
part
takes a lot
is
to do that.
going high ground, I guess. And to be honest, like getting that ball rolling, as you pointed out, they probably will need to get a bit of a snowball scenario here in this game. If they can't get their lineup off the ground, it's going to be really difficult to close this game out with a win. They've got some pretty okay delaying heroes, but then the question comes, who are you actually going to delay the game for? As late game, you already pointed out, Cloud9 will be the one that comes out victorious if they play it properly, which we're going to assume that they will. Let's take a look at who's playing what. We have got Cloud9 on the Dire side, Pilot playing as support Alchemist, Eternal Envy on the Naga Siren, Bone 7 will be going on the off lane on the Tidehunter, with Fada in the middle lane going with the Death Prophet. Last but not least, it is AY 2000 on one of his signature heroes. Nice hero that can be nice and greedy, Enigma. On the Radiant side, Hellraisers. We've got Artstyle playing the Pugna, Boots first Pugna that is, Yoki. Will be going into the mid lane by the looks of things. Will play the Magnus, and it looks like they might be in some trouble because they come.
It's a trap!
And that is indeed definitely a trap. Fisher is very nice
for
though,
who,
but
though?
not nice enough. It's a trap. It was a trap for Hellraisers, but that Fisher made the whole trap like not work. And actually, they're not backing off. They're still gonna go for this. Acid Spray
Defending.
is a spell picked up though, and there's no real ensnare. There's Riptide and Acid Spray, and Enigma didn't pick up a single spell. Maybe if he had a Maleficent, they might have been able to catch the Skywrath, but he's a very fast hero, so I'm not sure if they can.
The Maleficents have one. Well,
Yeah.
that's almost nothing.
You're gonna be kind of sad if you do go
So,
for that.
and
The
yeah,
battle
it's
begins.
really sad if you do that. But yeah, this is very bad for Hellraisers because now they're gonna have a free farming Enigma who's I don't know. I think he's the fastest jungling hero in the game.
He is, yeah.
So yeah, that's not good. And the Doom offlane is not gonna be able to punish it really much. I mean, he's gonna go in and eat a creep first. That's pretty good, but that's all he's gonna be able to do. And well, he's only facing 2 heroes on his offlane, but that doesn't matter because he's a Doom, and Doom can't put pressure really. So, he's getting the wards out. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
nice
eats
that
one
he
quick.
still gets them. And still a ward as well. So that's actually really good, trying to slow Enigma down. And even though he'll probably be able to get that countered, yeah, he has got his own sentries, it will still block at least one spawn, which is already doing some work there. Just to finish, who's playing what? We have Immune. Yeah, we have Immune playing the Skywrath Mage. I'm not gonna try to pronounce an Arstan name. We already saw Artstar playing the Pugna. Yoki already saw that one on the Magnus. Dread will be on the Doom. And I'm missing someone. There we go. Dubas playing the Earthshaker. I have to say though, that horn from the Magnus is kind of cool. It's a cool Magnus set.
Horn. I like his weapon more.
Oh, the weapon is actually pretty cool too. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's really big. Okay.
What?
The weapon of Magnus. I was talking about
Yeah.
the weapon of Magnus.
Yeah. Anyway, this Magnus, I think he's the key hero for Hellraisers. Like, he needs to create things. He needs to do stuff, basically. Well, top.
Oh,
Is that a
it's
first one?
I think so. First blood taken
Oh.
by Dread, and that is an off-lane Doom. Killing off the
Yeah.
support Alchemist. He might be taking some... No, he's not. He's tanky enough to go like that.
That's firstly impressive. As I was saying, like, Doom is not that good of an offlaner, even against two heroes like this. But getting a kill, that's pretty impressive. And I didn't see how it started, but must have been some misplay by Pilot either. Maybe he stunned himself or something like that. It must have been.
Yeah,
I can't
because
see how it happened otherwise.
I have to say I missed part of that as well. Because you do not expect a kill to happen here on this top lane. Like, that's just not something that should be happening on this level. Nice Fisher. Bone 7 already getting harassed away. We do have Arstal getting a level 2 in his Nether Blast. So he'll try to use that on tower when it's off cooldown and try to push the wave
This is
with
very
that.
good. They're able to zone out the Tide Hunter,
Under attack.
and there's a lot of tower damage.
That is a lot of
They're
tower
a little bit
damage.
scared. And once he gets mana boots, this tower's gonna fall.
Yeah, and then it's a question of like rotating towards the rest of the towers, or if he does get that tower, what should they do? Is it just take down all the towers as fast as possible to get that goal advantage going?
Well, since they have Enigma top and they have an Alchemist, I mean, they could just continue going on.
Yeah.
Because Enigma can't rotate, and well, Alchemist can rotate, but that leaves a Naga all by herself top, which is not ideal, especially since Doom is higher level than her now. So when he gets Doom, he can potentially solo kill her and make her scared to farm. So they should just continue bottom, try to get tier 2, a forced rotation at least.
Yeah, Yoki in the meantime sitting on the 17-1 here in this mid lane. Never mind, make that 18-1 with Pada sitting on 22-2. Fairly even though, which is a lane that I was expecting to go more towards a Death Prophet. But it seems like Yoki's actually doing pretty okay here, holding his own.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's getting farm. I wonder if he's gonna rush the dagger or go mana boots. It's been pretty common to just rush dagger in this hero. But we'll see soon enough.
Well, you no longer need the mana boots that much because you can blink without using
Radiant's
mana, I
middle
guess.
tower is under attack.
Here we go. Pilot rotates bottom to defend.
Yeah, it's got that level 1 acid spray.
Dire structures
Ooh,
are
Fortify at least
fortified.
stops one blast, but I feel
Yeah,
like it's
that
just a delay of
saves the tower.
execution. Is it enough? Because next push is the tower is gone, right?
Oh my god, this Tide though. That's bad. They're gonna get the tower now. Oh, they might even kill him.
They will. They definitely
Alright.
will.
So, well, yeah, that was a misplay. There was no reason for him to be so far out, since Alchemist has Axis Spray is
Dire's
super
bottom
long range.
tower has
But
fallen.
yeah, again, this Bone 7, what a player. Oh no! Oh, this is really good for Earthshaker.
Gold!
Even though he's not gonna get the gold, but
Ooh,
he
that anchor
gets
slash.
a lot of experience.
Yeah, and Bone 7 knows exactly what's going on. Also,
Is he
that
gonna die?
I think so, yes. At least he got boots, but he's not gonna make it out of
He's
this one
dead.
alive. Very dead.
Well, that's definitely not worth it then. Like, first of all, he split all experience with Earthshaker, and then yeah, he got what 3 or 4 stacks was it?
Yeah, he lost
Then he
about
died.
300 gold.
Yeah, that's
Radiant's
way
middle
too greedy
tower
by
is
him.
under
I mean,
attack.
when you see those creeps, you're like, yes, I need to kill it. It's really
Yes.
good, but yeah, it's not worth it.
The greed is real.
If he got away with it, it would have been super good, though. So
Well,
I understand why you did
in
it.
that case, for Hellraisers, this game is going the way it should be going for them. I mean, for Cloud9, it's still a question of delaying the game later on, but so far, Hellraisers is at least playing to the best of their lineup, and they're doing a good job. They got the first tower. We had Artstyle rotate into the middle lane to get and faster levels, because of course if you are on the tri/dual lane, you are getting slower levels, and of course he can start taking down this tier 1 tower in the middle lane. And at the same time leaves the Skywrath Mage to be solo, so he can solo bottom, so he can actually get some levels of his own. So far,
Yeah.
Hellraisers doing pretty well. On top of that, Dredge
Oh,
is doing well in the offlane
really
as well.
Yeah, he's doing really well, and this Naga went mana boots, which I've not seen him doing. Well, usually you go bottle, but then you usually mid though. But
Oh,
okay, that won't.
that's a very interesting ensnare. Quite a lot
Well,
of
it
mana
was
used for
good
that.
awareness by Doom to predict the gank. Is he? What level is he on? High level? Yeah, he sees them now. Well, he didn't see them yet actually, so he might die now. Well, he
Oh,
dies.
yeah, he dies. And
Doom.
there, he gets the
Oh,
Doom out, but
no.
that's just... oh, actually, it might be enough to keep him up. Those Eidolons doing a lot of damage though, but he actually runs forward to help Yoki, who jumps forward with the skewer, goes for Pilot Eye. They can kill him off before he teleports out. AOI still
Oh,
there.
we know.
His Doom is run
Don't
out.
think
Radiant's
about
middle
it.
tower
He
is
has
No.
got a soul ring. He has got a soul ring. Won't use it though. The Malefice is enough for now. The Crypt Swarm doesn't reach that. That's not going to be a kill. So 4-0 in favor of Hellraisers.
It's really
And they're
good.
still pushing on the bottom lane as well while this is
bottom
going
tower
on.
is under attack.
Yeah, getting that tower is huge.
Radiant's
Tide,
middle
he's
tower
not getting
is under
anything on
attack.
Tide either. Well, he's getting levels, but not much more than that. So, yeah, this is going really good for Hellraisers actually.
Tide is level 6. I mean, that's a start. At what point is C9 going to be able to actively defend and to actively make things happen on the map? Tide has to be at least having his Ravage, but does he need to have a Blink Dagger before, or are they okay with something
No,
else?
they
with
don't.
Song.
They're just gonna sleep into it, and they're preparing now, and they need to be careful bottom now, because they're not gonna be able to get the tower. They have to understand, which they do, is that they cannot get the
Oh,
tower.
Scout
Like,
lines.
they are gonna defend the tower, so if they want the tower, they need more people there.
Ah, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah, it's back. We heard what you said.
Yeah.
It's just been a delay. My bad.
yeah, but anyway, so the worst thing you can ever do when you push is leave a tower deniable, or push a tower when you know, when you're not sure that you will get the tower. Because if those two would push now, they would not get the tower for sure. They would TP in and they would kill them probably, or at least defend it so they could deny it, and then you lose like 1,000 gold more because it gets denied. So, well, it looks like they're gonna try anyway,
Yep.
and
Let's
yeah,
see.
they really don't want this tower to get denied. Here comes the first blast. Right,
In
just
the
go
nigh
up.
range.
Well, they're not defending apparently, right?
Well, we-
Easiest tower of his life.
We do have a Death Prophet coming in, but
Dire's
Pugna gets it
bottom
anyway. So
tower
yeah,
has
okay, that's a
fallen.
bit too late. Hastrune activated on Fada though, going for art style. He has got the ward up. Oh, the Fisher and Radford still coming out, so Bone 7 at least won't
Can I
die
TP?
for the moment.
TP!
TP out? No? Yeah, there we go. He's still gonna TP out. In the meantime, Death Prophet is chasing Dubas, who's gonna TP out as well. There's nothing. Oh, I was gonna say there's nothing that Fada can do to interrupt that, but he does need to interrupt it. His exorcism only had one target, and that was Earthshaker. That's the first kill Cloud9 get, and that's used with the exorcism of Fada, and they get a support Earthshaker.
Yeah,
Dire's structures
it was
are
so weird
fortified.
their decision making there. So basically, they decided to leave the bottom tower so they would push top, because that's where Enigma and Alchemist was, and well, they didn't even get the tower, and they're trying to push top now. So that's not good for Cena. And I'm surprised by how this game is going. And since this Nagasaki went mana boots, that means his radiance is gonna be laid a little further. So, and this Magnus almost has dagger. I'm really surprised. It looks like Hellraisers is winning right now. Well, I'm not too surprised by that.
You don't have
Winning
to sound so
bad.
like. Yeah,
They're
it's,
winning
it's,
by a lot right
yeah.
now. That's the thing. Which surprises me.
it's going really well. We're only 10 minutes into the game, and there's already a 4k gold difference in net worth, which is pretty
Radiant's
impressive.
middle tower
We
is
have got
under
also
attack.
everybody grouping up on the top lane on the side of Hellraisers. I say everybody, but I don't mean Earthshaker because he's still bottom, trying to get his level 6 up. They've got themselves an RP, and it looks like they might be trying to use it, or at least make sure that Naga is having issues farming, but she actually rotated
Radiant's
bottom
middle
to farm
tower
over
is
there
under attack.
instead. Well, Magnus actually rotated middle again, so just applying pressure top then. And
This acid
basically
spray
blasting.
and midnight pulse. It's making it hard for them to push. They have a mech though. Doom is.
Radiant's
What would your
middle
man up a
tower
little bit
is
here and just hit
fallen.
the tower?
I'm talking about hitting tower. Spada actually got a last hit on the tower, even with Yoki there to try and deny it.
Yeah, it's gonna get this dagger now. That can be huge. But yeah, I'm still a bit worried because it feels like if Hellraisers lose a big team fight, they'll probably lose all momentum from that.
Yeah.
So if they just keep calm and do what they need to do, they can win this. This guy got his dagger now, so
Yeah, dagger
And they
and
got mech.
mechanism.
and
And smokes.
Ools.
Smokes aplenty. Enigma got a smoke. Death Prophet got a smoke. Pugna got a smoke. Everybody buys smoke. Same time. As I
Oh.
missed that kill because I was looking
Alright.
at the smokes, but it is Naga Siren. They got silenced, the Mystic flared, and Echo slammed.
If there's one thing that makes enemy stand out is that he is very aggressive when he farms a lot of times. Like
Yeah.
if you look at where he was there, all by himself. Oh, top now.
Yeah, I didn't miss that one. That was a poor alchemist doomed up. Bone 7 actually has a Ravage thinking about.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yoki has still got
GG.
his RP actually. He could turn this around. But there is also.
They can't fight her.
Necros.
Dire's
He goes in a
top tower
ravage.
is under attack.
He has a Ravage
Right,
up, yeah.
Yeah, they're way split up now. This is. They need to leave him. Get the tower. And be content with that.
Dire's top tower.
Whoa, that's
Or-
gonna be double Ravage, a double RP rather. No follow up though because Yoki was alone, but he has got a blink dagger. He
Definitely
can
worth
use it
it.
again in 6 seconds. Yeah, he's fine. What
Jason likes it.
what a black hole! That's not something that we're used to seeing from AY.
Well, he's usually very solid with it, and yeah, he just wanted to get both of them and ended up getting no one.
Greedy
I mean-
black hole, not just greedy in the farm, but also greedy in the black hole.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Okay, so now Hellraisers need to wait a little bit. Wait for your cooldown, so not push mid now, because he will fight. And yeah, they're taking Roche now.
Actually, film used for that one is of course the acid spray helping out as well.
Can't do anything about that, I think.
It is kind of at the it is kind of at the time where Hellraisers wants to push a tier 1 mid because it's the last tier 1 standing, but it can go so fast that they don't have to
Radiant's
worry
top
about that.
tower is under attack.
The
Ourselves
smoke.
already mid though.
Radiant
as well.
structures are
They
fortified.
smoked. Okay, yeah.
Without DP ult now, this is.
Let's see, silence up on 2. Here comes a blink ravage. Yoki and Ourselves both end up dead. Nicely done. Alchemist and Tide both take 1 kill. Worth it.
Dire's
Yeah.
middle tower is under attack.
Things like this, when you push, it's like this is the worst enemy when you're pushing, getting picked off, and especially when it's on your 2 cores,
Yeah.
getting killed like that. I mean, you lose a lot of momentum now, and I mean, when you push, you take a tower, you use your ults if you need to, and when they're on cooldown, you play safe. Or if you farm somewhere, you make sure your supports are behind you to support you or something, but yeah, was-
Radiant's bottom
was a
tower
bad
is
play,
under
and-
attack.
it's still okay, I think, for them. Because now they don't have Ravage, so they can take the mid tower easily, and maybe even tier 2.
Radiant's
But if
bottom
that happens
tower
again,
is under
they-
attack.
Might lose the game from it.
Yeah, they can't have their ball being stopped. We do have
Dire's middle tower
them
is
pushing
under
again though. They
attack.
are here with all 5 heroes, knowing that the Ravage and the Black
Radiant's
Hole are
bottom
both on
tower
cooldown.
has fallen.
Silence up for Dread. His Doom not able to get used, but it's a very low level silence, so he's already fine again. He also has got a blink dagger, so he can blink him whenever he
Dire's
wants.
middle
Just need to
tower
get that
has
right
fallen.
opening. Where is the Pugna? Pugna. Oh, he's standing right there. Who is he draining life from? From a creep.
Creep.
I was so confused. It's like he's fighting, I'm missing action, and then nothing happens.
Dire's middle tower is under
Well,
attack.
They're trying to bait it
Radiant's
out.
top
They have
tower
got
is
the
under
RP up
attack.
again. They got the Echo Slam and the Blink Dagger up on Dubas as well. which is in the courier, actually just got delivered.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This acid spray is making it
Radiant's top
so
tower
hard
is
for him to
under
push.
attack.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the other 2 lanes,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
yeah.
Meanwhile, the other 2 lanes are split pushed. I got Enigma split pushing. We've got a Naga Siren split pushing. Naga, by the way, is 1600 gold away from having her.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Okay, how does he know
bottom
that?
tower is under attack.
Anyway, he's gonna
Radiant's
TP out.
bottom
Should be able to
tower
do
has
just that,
fallen.
though. How does he know?
Well, I don't know. I didn't really see what happened. I was looking at enemy.
Well, the tower did end up going down to the Enigma, and he didn't die, so that's all good. What about Envy, by the way? What was he doing? Crazy shenanigans. Just teleporting and farming, right? 1k gold away! 1k gold away.
Yeah. I'm not sure if enemy knows that Radiance doesn't work unless you have both pieces. It's just a recipe right now. It doesn't do anything.
I think he knows.
Yeah.
I would assume he kind of knows. Yes.
Yeah, so they just need to push right now if they want to win this game, and they're getting quite under level. This Python is just level 9 now because of all the 5 men on top. Oh! Jesus.
They got the Aegis. In comes the kill on the Alchemist still. Let's see if they can take down the Death Prophet again, though. That Doom comes out. Of course they can't do that again, or can they? Very
Oh,
fast
here
Vada
comes
here, getting
Arcello.
chased down still. In comes Arcello, and the blast is
black
there
hole?
to take him down. Did he black
Failed
hole?
black hole again.
Did he miss
Please,
again?
ult! No, why did you ult? It's instant cast. Earthshaker, please.
Who did he catch in
Yeah,
the
he-
black hole?
You know, I followed the DP, but I heard the black hole, so I assume it was the Doom. He tried to the black hole,
Well, Doom lives,
but this failed.
so yeah.
Yeah, they missed a kill on Enigma because Earthshaker didn't ult.
Yep. Well, it's good
It's
for
at-
Cloud9. They need to delay this game. That's their way to end it in a win. For Hellraisers, though, I mean, those kind of mistakes could cost them the game because they, like we pointed out, they have to just continue going constantly. And getting a kill on the Enigma there could secure them perhaps a tier 2 mid. We do have Pilodai in trouble, though.
is a
Silenced
big
up
kill.
and killed.
I don't have access spray. Now they need to push the next
Okay.
wave. He's very low level though, so it's not that long death. Bottom? Oh, sleep. No sleep either.
Sleep and TP
Here comes
out.
Tide. Tide smoke. Surprise attack. Oh my god, they're so low.
Link Ravage, and that's 2 kills. I mean, that went really, really fast. Dread is still in here, but he is by himself, so that was a weird silence coming out. Well, by himself. Karath is still there as well, again. Good Ravage, solid kills, and even though they don't get like a lot of people, they get the Pugna, which is basically the main hero to push the towers down as fast as they are, so no Pugna, no push.
Eh,
Game delayed. Success achieved.
game is hard now. It's still a pretty good late game with the Doom, and Pagna will kill all the illusions, but when they're against the Tide ult, Sleep, Black Hole, and a DP who's getting closer to level 16. And when she gets level 16, she's just gonna roll over everyone, I think. So here they go again, mid. Now they need to get this tower, which they will, I'm sure.
Dire's middle tower
be
is under
possible.
attack.
Do have the Radiance up now, though. That might make a difference. The Relic being brought to Envy, who's teleporting back to base. You want to try and fight this?
Dire's middle
Too
tower.
late to
can't
save
go
the
on.
tower, at least.
Yeah, I don't think they can ever get into this base actually. Like, how are they gonna get into the base with acid spray and
Radiant's
midnight
top
pulse?
tower is under attack.
We'll
And
see how they
Radiance
want to
as
play
well.
this.
It's
Yeah,
it's difficult. They have to pick someone
Yeah.
off. They have been able to pick people off, though. But the question is that because of
middle
Cloud9
now?
mispositioning? Oh, RP, solo RP up on Fada. Mystic Flare
Oh, okay.
was a bit difficult there, apparently, and that's gonna be costing the life of the Skywrath Mage. Malefic's coming out up on the Pug now, who will end up dropping as well. That's 2 kills going the way of Cloud9. They won't be able to catch a third, but that was a bit of a misplay coming out. Or will they? Indeed, Dread in way too deep. He will get silenced up and killed off as well, as the Exorcism will help out with that one. This could transition into a tier 2 push, especially with the Exorcism still lasting for a little while longer. No, it's gonna end. Never mind.
Game got hard now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Game got really hard. So how is Hellraiser gonna get this back?
Well, you just gotta go full all out mid and just try for something. First smoke with Magnus, kill someone and then push. They're not gonna win this late game. Not against an experienced team like C9. There's no way. So they just gotta go all out basically. Get a pick off with Magnus. That's all they can do right now.
Well, they just tried to go for a pickup of the Magnus, and then he got skewered out
Radiant's
of
top
this,
tower is under attack.
out of the Mystic Flare.
Yeah, it's a little bit miscommunication and yeah. Well, at least they got Death Prophet use 1 BKB
Radiant's
charge.
top tower
Yes.
is under
At least that.
attack.
True, and
When
they
it
are
comes to
indeed
Lucian's,
trying
it's-
again. They are already thinking about going high ground.
Yeah,
Radiant's top tower
this
is
Pugna is so
under attack.
squishy.
But he had
He's
to go
almost
for
dead.
the pushing items. Yeah, that Radiance is really doing work. If only he had Aghanims.
Yeah, he's
be
working
nice.
towards it, I think. Well, he's probably going. Oh, he's going on. Alright, so how do you want to push up here now?
Dyer's middle
Oh,
tower.
If he blinks in a Ravage now, they lose the fight. Pugna dies.
Dyer's structures
Fight
are
over.
fortified.
Well, let's see if he's gonna try. Alchemist already standing at ready with his ultimate as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tidehunter comes from the behind.
Oh,
He's making
enemy
his
almost
way over.
dies.
In comes the song
Alright.
first. That
They
worked
can
though.
Fisher this. Oh, yes, BKB. They can't.
Black hole.
Did he just
Cancel the
blink
song.
in with Doom?
That's gonna be Blink Ravage after the black hole. They catch at least Art Cell looking for more, but they're very split out there on the side of Hellraisers. With Bone 7 trying to run away with Stance and Mystic Flare. He's gonna live through it, he's tanky enough, but he is still running and he will end up going down. No help from his team as his team is, well, in the base. It was a bit of a weird fight for Cloud9.
Yeah. Sure what happened there. Fata getting caught out bottom. Is he gonna die? He's probably gonna die here actually.
Did he get his TP interrupted?
Yeah,
By who?
Shaker
Oh, that's actually
Fisher.
really good.
of
There's
Doom.
gonna be a BKB charge again. Fada this time though, I'm not sure if he can make it out in time. In comes an RP as well. They hold him in position. His BKB is about to run out and then the damage will
die.
start coming in. He will end up dying, I think though. He has still got to use, but delay of execution. Yeah, there we go.
So imagine this guy right there was in the team fight middle. They would have won that fight.
That would have been a whole
Easy.
different ballgame. Yes.
Yeah, but he decided to go bottom and you can see that on bot tower. It's 30 health.
Oh, that's actually pretty good, but
Yeah, but I mean they could have just ended the game mid. I think if he was there. But yeah, no. I guess he just want to play. I'm not sure what he was thinking.
I guess if there is the slight chance that you do lose that fight, if you're Cloud9, you'd lose more than just a fight, you'd lose your Rex as well. And this way
Yeah.
they would not lose Rex, still get something in return. They wouldn't really win the fight, but they at least didn't 100% lose it either.
Yeah, it's true. That's I guess safe play.
Yeah. Well, the push continues though. And that's finally gonna bring the tier 3 tower down.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
Rex is next.
Radiant's
This is
top
Midnight
tower
Pulse
is
though.
under attack.
And this Pugna is dying. He needs to suck. Suck for health.
Well, he doesn't really find a good
Radiant's top
target to
tower
suck right
is
now.
under attack.
They're coming soon.
Dyer's middle
No,
barracks
don't die,
has
Pugna.
fallen.
Alright,
That's Rex.
what's going on?
That's at least range
What
Rex.
is going on?
I guess Cloud9 doesn't want to fight without Ravage or Black Hole. Oh, Blink Doom, that's Fada. Dread jumping in, but he's by himself. He's very aggressive.
Yeah, that was miscommunications for sure.
Yeah, and that's a 90-second cooldown down.
Yeah, luckily Doom is a pretty superhero, so his ult doesn't have too long of a cooldown.
This is true.
They're gonna go Roche now. That's gonna be bad for them.
Well, so far the net worth, I mean, we saw it starting out to be doing well for Hellraisers. 3k gold still in their favor, but that's mostly coming off from towers. And it's starting to matter less and less. Actually, this is in favor of Cloud9. What am I talking about? Dire is Cloud9. So yeah, started in favor of Hellraisers, now in favor of Cloud9. Not that big of a difference though, because it is 3k gold. This is a bigger difference, and you already pointed it out. The level difference is starting to be kind of scary with the level 15 Death Prophets almost having level 3 ultimate. Everybody on the side of Hellraisers, and I do mean everybody, is level 12? 11? Yeah, you can read. But that's just because they've been 5-manning all this time. They're splitting their experience between all 5 of them, and that's starting to hurt them.
Roshan has fallen to
Yeah.
the dire.
Naga carries lowest level in the game.
Yeah. And
Doom,
she
blink!
actu- No, you can't. You'll get stunned up. That's
Oh.
Fisher though. The song still comes out. Let's see how many
Oh
people they caught in
boy.
the web and snare up on the courier, and that actually works. Doesn't matter. Ravage in the meantime. Anchor smash there as well. Second Ravage can't be used because the silence is there. Death Prophet still gets the kill on the Skywrath Mage as the Skura hits the Tide, but he gets a second Ravage off. He'll be okay. Fada doesn't pop his
wow.
ultimate. In the meantime, Naga Siren actually chased the
Still has
courier,
black hole.
which he didn't get. The black hole, and he did catch the Doom, so finally they get someone who is... No, there's no black hole used.
Dire's bottom
But the Doom
tower
still
is
dies,
under
at least
attack.
that's something. He didn't get the courier, so I think if Envy wasn't greedy for the courier, they could have gotten that fight a lot better. Kill 3 heroes, get the tower. But
You
they,
don't question EE Sama.
well, he just made... He just got like... You see the Donald Duck thing? Just got the courier icon in his eyes, like ching ching ching, and then you kind of have to go
Yeah.
for it. Like you didn't see anything else. Tunnel vision, engage.
What a player.
What a player. Smoke up coming out from Hellraisers. They have still got the RP.
I
And
mean,
they
they don't
got-
have Ravage now, so they can do
There's
this.
still a black hole though. And the song is up again
Yeah,
in
but
40 seconds. And
Yeah,
there's
they don't
still
have no-
ages.
Sleep to set up.
And an exorcism.
Yeah, they need to go mid now. What is their plan?
Oh, they saw some
Mm.
people bottom lane is Bone 7.
This Earthshake is pretty fun actually.
TP out from Bone 7 and Fada, so...
I don't know about
Hellraisers
that. They
can't
probably
find
should have just
anybody?
tried for mid. So once they have double Ravage, they're not winning a fight. Unless he gets doomed on Tide. So yeah.
That's difficult because if you doom time the Death Prophet, you can't doom the Naga. If you doom the
Yeah.
Naga, does it mute the Radiance?
I'm not entirely sure. I think it doesn't. For some reason. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it doesn't.
Okay. A lot of doom questions today.
Yeah, it's the Doom interacts weirdly. Like for example, on Bloodseeker, if you doom him, he still keeps running fast.
Radiant's
So
top tower is
I mean-
under attack.
it says that it silences everything, but it doesn't. So it's kind of confusing.
Dread, healed up in the air, still there to defend the tower though, or at least deny it for the moment's time. I mean, Cloud9 doesn't have to be aggressive. We just see them pushing the towers because they can, split pushing because they can. They have the
Radiant's
lineup
top
to do
tower
so,
has
but
been denied.
they are actually farming the entire map right now, and just basically hoping that that Hellraisers makes a mistake somewhere so they can actually take the game into their hands.
Yeah, Hellraiser has to make a move now, which is kind of bad for him now, because now Tidehunter has double Ravage.
Yep.
They had a chance mid to get the Melee Rex, which doesn't do too much, but at least they get the Rex, and maybe they force a fight that they could potentially win, but now they decide not to do it, so now they're just sitting back, and now double Ravage is up, and now they're getting choked, and they look at their position right now, they're all in their base almost. They can't go anywhere.
Nope. Everything is
Sad
blocked.
day.
Not even by wards, it's just strictly dominance. Well,
Yeah.
Yule's up for Skywrath Mage. Let's see how much of a difference that is. At least can put someone out of the fight if he wants to, but overall, I mean, it's all gonna come down to positioning in a team fight and who gets the better initiation going for them. And where is the fight happening, because if Cloud9 takes a fight here in bottom lane, close to the towers of Hellraisers, and they win that fight, they win the game.
Yeah, and they have Aegis and Left Prophet, so I mean, he needs to get a Dream RP, and C9 is a good team. They're not gonna stand 5 heroes together, and at the tops he's gonna get 3 maybe.
Nice Fisher.
What a
Still though,
player.
the vision is there.
Sleep.
Naga illusion, no sleep. Just whittling down the tower. This is melee Rex, so they are in for the long haul, because you don't go for melee Rex if you don't expect it to stay long enough to take it down. Fisher coming out, creep wave is already dead, and yeah, 1 minute left on the Aegis, maybe about 30 seconds. They don't continue forward though, which is quite surprising. And actually, Dread coming in from behind. Ravage goes up, hits upon 2. That's at least 1 Ravage down. In the meantime, Death Prophet already catches out the Skywrath mate. The Doom himself trying to run from this. In comes the Blink Echo Slam. Duba's trying to do what he can. He goes down 2 though. Naga Siren burning him down. We have only the Enigma close to dying, and he will get denied by his teammates. So that is not actually a dead hero. Well, it's a dead hero, but it's not actually a killed hero. The exorcism is no longer there though, and they're not getting a Rax out of this. They're actually going back.
Yeah, and they still have a Ravage, but yeah, they're just playing it safe, and this is what, you know, defines a good team. There's no reason to continue there, even though they have Ravage, even though 3 people are dead. They don't have Exorcist. They can just play safe. They're winning this game hard, so just wait for everyone to buff, and then go again. Take it slow. Easy game then.
Easy game. What's a weird positioning from the Doom? Did you think that was a weird positioning from the Doom? Coming in from behind like that. I mean, he defended this Rex with it somehow, so I guess in a way it was worth it.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, it would have been better if that was Magnus, because Doom was in the middle of everyone somehow, and if that was Magnus, and
he would have a good RP.
got a good RP. Yeah, but it's, I mean, Dread seems to be kind of YOLO player, and I mean, it worked out well what he did. So
yeah, can't complain there. Surprised they didn't go for the range Rex though. I mean, the damage that they did to the melee Rex is kind of gonna be non-existent shortly.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All 5 heroes of Hellraisers in the bottom lane. They still have to be the ones to be aggressive though. They still have to be the ones to try and pressure Cloud9 on their towers, but I don't feel like they can. What would be their plan B?
who's plan B?
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser?
Plan B. Yeah.
There is no plan B with this kind of lineup. You push, if it fails, you lose. Especially against the Naga. And it seems like, from watching C9, they like to put these Naga against these weaker teams. Because usually this is how games end up. They pick good team fight, have a Naga, win team fights, the Naga carry late game.
Yep.
Pretty easy plan.
Oh, smoke up for Cloud9. They're looking to go into the aggressive. They've got Envy in the front row. Looking to perhaps song up. We'll look at the blink in Ravage. Hits upon 2 only though. Perhaps that is gonna be Yoki's thing going in. He looks for an RP, can't find it. It is Bone 7 that they chase, but he is such a tanky hero, they won't be able to get him down. It is Earthshaker that is the one to die so far. In comes the song from Envy still. They're able to find 2, but they're not gonna go in on them by the looks of things. They're just gonna be happy with the tier 2 tower or fighting some Necronomicon warriors. But that's 1 Ravage down. There's still a second one if they want to try and do this again. Poor Yoki though, that was his 10-second BKB.
Yeah. It's not easy for him to play this game.
No.
And yeah, they're just gonna back out and wait for another Ravage, it looks like.
Oh, they would have another Ravage, they have a refresher.
They want 2. They want more. And yeah, I mean, Hellraisers, they're just chilling, waiting for their doom, it looks like. As in, they're waiting for their end, not their hero doom. Yeah, but they just need to go all out somewhere and just try something, because there's no other way they can win this game.
Looks like it indeed. You have to hope for Cloud9 to make mistakes, positioning mistakes. Get a 5-man RP. I mean, we saw it in the first game that we saw of Cloud9, right? Where at some point they did indeed have a bit of a mispositioning, and they changed the game with that fight. I wouldn't say they lost off of it, but they changed the game with that one fight. And this same thing could happen here. And Magnus is one of those heroes that you can never really call the game over with, because one 5-man RP could change the entire game dynamic.
Yeah, however, a 5-man RP is a lot harder than a sleep into a black hole, but
Yeah.
just C9, you can tell they're much safer now. They have a lead, they're not forcing anything. They don't have all their ult, they don't have everything, they farm.
Well, actually, I only just realized that Cloud9, of course, they lost against a black hole, or Song into black hole, and now they have it themselves.
Yeah.
Copying strats. Yep. You know
What a
they're
bunch of
doing.
losers.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Jeez. Stop
Yeah,
the
you
slang.
said it.
No, I didn't.
Why a bunch of losers?
No.
Jesus.
Don't be so mean. Don't be so mean. Rude. Mean. One word.
Ah.
Mean.
Yeah, they're playing really good now. They're not giving any opportunity at all for what happened before to happen again today or now. No 5-man RP here, playing super safe and smart. And if they did that against Empire, they would have won the game as well. But yeah, I can name some Enigma.
Yep.
Yeah.
Instead of a refresher, what's your opinion on that?
Yeah. I like it more. If he, I don't think it really matters at this point, but yeah, the Aghanim makes him more tanky, and I think that's better right now.
Okay.
I think a double black hole is gonna come into effect. Here we go. They're gonna fight anyway. They're
Yeah,
gonna
they
fight
are.
anyway.
Well, by the
They're
looks
not
of
gonna
it-
fight anyway. They're gonna fight anyway, and they're gonna.
Wheels up in the air. There is a Naga illusion standing there, so there was vision. Clear vision.
All right.
In the meantime, we
It's a
do
good
have a
build.
Doom jumping into the far end of the fight. It's just like a fight happening on two sides. You see the Doom over there. In the meantime, they jump in on Piladai. They will be able to kill him off. Let's go back
Why
to
isn't
the
it
Doom.
ulting on DP?
Why
I don't
isn't the
understand.
mech comes out? Bone 7 still alive and he'll live through it all. It's fine. In the meantime, the song giving time for Ty to jump in if he wants to. Even Fisher coming out. There's 3 heroes on the run. Bone 7 jumps after them. That's gonna be 1 Ravage and 2 Ravage and 2 heroes dead. 3 heroes dead rather. Dread, he was still here. He was yeah, I have to say, like, that is awful as a camera person perspective, but that was also quite awful coordination from the team fight in general. But there was no possibility for a good RP from Yoki because Dread jumped into the back of the fight and nobody had any chance of following him there. And Yoki just said, screw it, I'm going back to base.
Yeah. And this Fata is pretty cocky. He doesn't even bother to use his ultimate that fight at all. So now he has it for the push, and I mean, you can say it was the right call. Because now you're gonna get 2 sets of racks, more likely than not.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
And more now than ever, they'll need this 5-man RP.
No pressure, Yoki. No pressure.
Yoki,
He's
please.
gonna jump
Here
in
we
and
go.
score nothing. Okay. Fisher coming
Here we
out.
go.
Still, the life rate is there. BKB turned on. The silence up on 2. The Exorcism in the meantime taking out the racks. And it's gonna be Envy taking out the Pug now, who is standing in a weird position. And also being there for Slally. Obviously, nice 4 stars coming out. Doom coming out on AOI. He will probably die. He is the one with the mechanism, but at least there should be teammates around him to deny him. Teammate, denied.
Oh.
Thank you, Piladai.
RP! RP of Doom!
RP, no. Yule's up in the air. Yoki, still no RP from him. Now he scores. Should be able to RP as well, but no, he gets silenced.
Jeez.
Fada, he's gonna try to run it out. He has still also got the cheese. Could try to turn this around. Dread jumping forward. There's a cheese, and that's gonna be still Earthshaker dead. Dread didn't know what to do when that cheese came out. Turns on his BKB, tries to run the song coming out in the meantime, stopping Yoki, who still hasn't been able to pop his BKB, by the way. Nor has he been popping his second time BKB. No RP and no BKB, rather. Naga going to
Just
the
waiting
mid
for the
lane instead.
opportunity.
Waiting for them. How long does he
please.
gonna wait? How long is he
No.
gonna wait for?
Here
Okay,
it comes.
okay, here it comes. Oh, almost! Silence.
Please.
He has a BKB to not get silenced. Press the freaking.
Good.
There you go. Okay, getting stunned
Not
up
a
still,
5-man, but-
and Death Prophet is still alive. Turns on her own
Wow.
BKB, and it lives. And that was an RP used. And the bee can be ignored, left alone in his inventory, feeling really sad with 9 seconds on it. That was just sad. They took one lane of Rex though, not 2, just 1, and a tier 3 tower, which is, I think, less than I thought was gonna happen.
What a play. Well, they needed a 5-man RP, but they only got a 1-man RP.
And that person didn't die.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's this? Is this stage fright or what's this? Is there just no opportunity? Like, how would you like? Why did he do that? Is it misplay? Is it justified because he couldn't get a 5 to 4 man RP, or what is going on?
Invisibility.
I guess he just feels like he needs to get this big RP, and he's just waiting for it and waiting. But C9 is not giving the opportunity because of the heroes they have. Like Naga doesn't even have to be in the fight. She's just sending in illusions. The only one that's really in the middle of the fight is Left Prophet, and you know, maybe at one point the Left Prophet will go near one of his teammates, and that's really all he can ask for. And if you RP the Death Prophet with his ult on, you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
So.
And if you're getting like, I was surprised because he tried to RP multiple times, but he just got silenced every time.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way you can get a good RP in this game anymore. In a game, in a game like this, you can't get a good RP anymore. It's just impossible.
Okay, so we have got Cloud9 ahead with 25k gold and a net worth. Experience graph shows 3k ahead. Obviously, Hellraisers, 30k rather. Oh, red ATP's out.
Black hole?
Yeah,
Black
okay. Black hole used and used for good. His dread goes down. I was gonna ask, how is Hellraiser still gonna get back into this game? Is there even a chance?
I do not think there's any chance when the Naga is doubling. Well, they don't really have a carry on Hellraiser, so yeah.
Comes the
It's
action
probably
from art
over.
style.
The RP now.
Oh, Blink. Oh, actually, and
There
that's
you
an
go.
RP as well. The Blink, or the Ravage is still there, though. That's gonna keep Bone 7 stunned for a little while. Or he actually stunned himself. I'm not sure what happened there. Everybody waited. What's up with that? Well, the game was paused. Art style, trying to suck the life out of someone, but doesn't suck fast enough. It's gonna be Rex down. Pugna buys back, though. Buybacks all around. In comes a Blink RP. Can't get, or Blink Skewer, rather. Can't even get that. But we force back. Heals up in the air on the Tidehunter, but he's tanky enough, so he doesn't really mind.
And Pugna sucking.
Pugna sucking is
didn't
doing its
suck
work.
enough.
He has,
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
but rather he has got the Aghanims, but GG is called. Like this is over. There's no chance. Naga was going for the buildings. Game's over.
Yeah. Well, it looked good at one point. But
It was
you know,
a weird
Hellraiser's
song,
just-
by the way.
Yeah.
Was it a Ravage into song? Yeah, it looked weird. But
I think he ravaged first, and then he slept, and then after it went out. Yeah, it was interesting. The first 50 minutes was pretty interesting, but then it was pretty easy to see that C9 would take the game.
yeah. Outdrafted, you'd say then. Or both, outplayed and outdrafted.
No, I think Hellraisers. I mean, they had a good start, and maybe if they had a little bit more experience and so on, maybe they could have won. But again, like Cloud9 definitely had an easier draft to play, and yeah, they had probably had a better draft overall as well because of it.
Well, that was it for us. There is still one more game going on for StarLadder. Starts in about 10 minutes. It's Cleave versus Hellraisers. But you can watch that on Twitch.tv/Dota StarLadder_EN. What? No?
Leave versus Virtus Pro, it says.
Cleave versus Virtus Pro instead.
Please, Sheever, where are you finding
I
your
don't
information?
know. I am tired. Tired.
Yeah.
It's fine. Anyways, that was it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. As you have known, the Trip Jar was going to be split, so that's nice for today. And you have any shoutouts or plugins?
Yeah, shout out to my sponsors and such, and monsters and such, and such. Yeah, thank you.
Is it? I don't know if that's trying to make fun of me because I say in such a lot.
Oh, it's someone else I'm making fun of.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it is. It's someone else.
Okay.
a Swedish player and such.
Well, thank you for being here and joining me. And again, to viewers, thank you for supporting us, and we'll see you some other time. Have a good night. Ooh,
Good night.
Good night.